Hello, welcome back to another episode of Leo Interviews. Today we have Devin Burke with us.
Hey, thanks for having me, Leo.
Of course, let's go ahead and get into today's podcast. Tell me about you.
Wow. I grew up in Philadelphia. I have three brothers, and growing up, I loved basketball. So I played varsity basketball, and then when I graduated, I went to Florida Atlantic University and studied health promotion. And then I started to study holistic health coaching, and then I got into sleep and helping people sleep better. And so that's what we do now at Sleep Science Academy is we help people that are struggling with sleep across America. But yeah, I have a wife, I'm married. I have a son that's 17 months old. We live here in the mountains of Utah. I love to mountain bike and hike and camp and fly fish and all the fun things outdoors. So when I'm not helping people sleep, that's where you can find me, is probably hiking a mountain or in nature somewhere.
I bet one day someone's just going to be hiking a mountain and they see you and they're like, oh my gosh, it's Bigfoot. And you're like, no, false alarm. It's just me, a fellow human.
That's right. I hope that doesn't happen. I was thinking you were going to say they're going to see me and say, oh, you can help me with my sleep. But yeah, I'm not that. Yeah.
I mean, hey, nothing wrong with sleep. Love sleep.
Good. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm happy to hear you say that.
Yeah, I started waking up way too early, and now I just wake up super early. I'm like, come on, go back to sleep. I can't go back to sleep.
Okay, well, I know somebody that can help you with that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, is it someone named Carbs? Because usually if I just stuff myself with carbs, I fall asleep better.
Really? It is not Carbs. Carbs is not his name. Although, carbs, your blood sugar does have an impact on your sleep. So, yeah. And as an 11-year-old, you need sleep. You need a lot more sleep than you probably think. So I'm glad that you're focused on it. And I'm excited to have this conversation with you to see how we can help other people sleep better.
I mean, hey, sleeping better is a win-win.
It's a win-win-win, because
it's a win-win-win-win.
It is. And I'll tell you what, a lot of times people don't realize that. There's people that are driving around right now in Texas and in Utah, sleep deprived, and they're causing accidents, and they're feeling exhausted, and they're taking medication because they can't sleep, and they're anxious and they're angry because they're not sleeping. And so, yeah, it's better for the world when people get the sleep that they need.
Like I said, sleep is the best thing ever, really.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 10.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, sleep is the best because then at nighttime you just snuggle up with your little shark pillow and just drift off to a nice slumber.
Yeah. So I don't have a shark pillow, but my son, he has a star pillow and he has a little goose, and he just snuggles up to that, and he puts the blanket on his head and a little goose and a little star pillow, and boom, he's out. He sleeps great. Yeah. So.
What's your biggest challenge and how did you overcome it?
Well, gosh, biggest challenge. I've had a lot of challenges in my life. I would say, you know what? One of the most recent challenges is being a dad, being a father. It's challenging. Yes, it really is. And so, 17 months ago, my son Liam came into the world. It took him 3 full days to come out. And once he came out, it was a whole new level of challenge, running a business and being an awesome dad. And so how I overcame that, or how I'm overcoming it, I should say, because I'm still in it, is just giving myself a little bit of grace and just really being loving. Because that's I think the main thing as a dad. All your kid wants is really presence and love. So I'm giving them lots of presence and lots of love, and I'm learning along the way. It's not shout out to all the dads out there, because it's not easy being a dad. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure my dad probably has a similar story. You've probably heard of his buyback time formula and all this other stuff that's kind of based around like the whole family.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, listen, family is everything. If you're, you're working all these hours, but you're not able to spend the time with the people that you love, it's like, what are you doing, right? So it's I feel really, really blessed that people are teaching that type of information and strategies. So important.
Yeah. What is the biggest piece of financial advice that you could give to someone?
Oh, okay. The biggest piece of financial advice I can give to someone is when you're making money, make sure you set some aside for when maybe you're not making as much. So that is really important because as we know, throughout life, whether you're working a job or a business, things happen in life. And so to know that you have some money set aside for when those things do happen, whether that's in your business or you lose your job or whatever, it just gives you a sense of peace of mind. And that peace of mind absolutely helps you sleep better. Because a lot of times people are worried about money and their finances. And that's one of the reasons they're waking up in the middle of the night, not able to fall back to sleep without, taking a pill or using alcohol or marijuana, unfortunately. And so set some money aside, as much as you can. It's a good idea.
One of the best strategies for me to get to sleep is just carbs. Just if my mom makes a good dinner or we have a good dinner somewhere else, I sleep as sound as a little peanut.
Really? You got to tell me more about that.
I don't know. It maybe it's just the food. I don't know. Maybe it's like so much food just goes a long way. I don't know.
Sounds like you're going into what we call a food coma.
I think it is. I think it is a food coma.
But listen, as a young budding entrepreneur, you need a lot of carbs for that energy. But I wouldn't recommend adults eat too many carbs right before bed. You want to really, that because that gets in the way of deep sleep, those first 2 cycles. So you want to make sure that, if eventually though, as you get older, you probably want to cut back on those carbs because, too many carbs create a big belly. Diabetes, exactly. Yeah. You got it.
Well, actually, technically, sugar creates diabetes type 17, especially here in America. 1 gram of sugar is most likely 200 milligrams of sugar, and they don't hide it. Or they do hide it. It's like, 1 gram of sugar, it's not that sugary. And then, boom, diabetes stage 17 or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I love sugar. It's really, it's an addictive drug. I actually read that sugar is more addictive than the drug cocaine, which is interesting. And it's one of those things that sugar also affects your sleep. A lot of people don't realize they go hypoglycemic, meaning their blood sugar drops in the middle of the night. Then they wake up and then their mind starts to race and now they're up for the rest of the night. Mm-hmm. And when you don't get enough sleep, guess what happens?
The opposite.
Well, your blood sugar goes up. It goes all over the place. You can be, even after one night, they've done studies that show even after one night of not getting enough sleep, if you got your blood work done, you could be pre-diabetic. It affects your hormones that much, Leo. It's crazy.
This is why I guess America just loves poisoning us.
It's sad to say. I think you might be right. Yeah, it's kind of
there's so many ways to make a healthy Reese's. Like there are just so many ways to get rid of all of this soybean oil and like all this canola, sunflower. Unless it's organic sunflower, then organic sunflower oil, then it's good. But regular sunflower oil, bad.
Yep.
And then all these dyes, it's like, just grab a peanut, make some peanut butter, put some chocolate from some fresh cacao pods, just make a Reese's. We don't have to go through all these factories putting all these chemicals into our food. It's just make a simple Oreo, Reese's, Hershey's.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Listen, man, I'm with you. And I'll tell you what, I love Oreos. I love Reese's. I don't eat either of them anymore because of the reason that you just said. It's just poison, Yeah. So I'll be honest, I could eat a whole bag, you know how Oreos come in those sleeves?
Yeah.
I would eat a whole sleeve, no problem. And it's not good. I don't do that. I haven't done that in probably 15 years, but it's I could do it though. It's very addicting.
My dad kind of does the same. Why did I just say does? I meant to say does. I don't know why I said does. But he kind of does the same thing with peanut butter chocolate milkshakes. Do you know who Kirby is?
Kirby, the like the cartoon character Kirby?
The pink giant ball.
Yes, yeah.
Yes. He will turn into Kirby and just start vacuuming up every single peanut butter and chocolate milkshake from existence. And the vacuum is so strong that it's like a black hole.
Well, you got to tell me what's the formula, what's the recipe for that milkshake? That must be delicious.
Here's the thing. It always tastes good, but to be honest, I think most of the peanut butter chocolate milkshakes he eats are full of chemicals. So.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna have to have a conversation with your dad around how to upgrade. We'll get some like raw milk, freshly ground peanut butter, and raw cacao beans.
Pods.
Cacao pods.
Yeah, it's the pods, then I think the beans, then the cacao, then you do some melting thingies and you get chocolate. I don't know, but
I mean,
something close to that.
We got to get your dad on the healthier version of the chocolate peanut butter milkshakes for sure. Especially if he's Kirby drinking them.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, well, hopefully he's not doing that right before bed.
Yeah, he definitely does it only like after dinner.
Okay.
Which is good.
Okay,
then after bed he goes to bed. So it's not immediately right before he goes to bed. So that's good.
Yeah, that is good. That would be a lot worse.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, well, yeah. So that's kind of. So, I mean, I'm happy to dive deeper into any questions you have around sleep, or where do you want to take this conversation?
Well, first, I would like to bring up today's sponsor, dugoutmugs.com. And their line of the day or whatever is swing for the fences. You can go ahead, scan this QR code right here. Scan it. Little Timmy, I see you. You better go get your grandma's phone, your mom's phone, your somebody's phone, and go ahead, scan this QR code. But spoiler alert, spoiler alert, it brings you to dugoutmugs.com. We just interviewed Chris Dinner, the inventor who turns baseball bats and turns them into baseball mugs.
Wow.
And the same thing with metal ones. And he takes the little end or the very beginning of a bat, turns them into I think little glasses or something. I'm not too sure. But kids, do not buy this for harmful content because you could actually knock someone out with this. So don't buy it if you're trying to injure someone. But you can go to dugoutmugs.com. You can go ahead, use code Leo for 20% off. And we're selling limited Leo interviews Chris Dinner mugs for a limited time. Coming soon. It will probably be around when this podcast comes out. But yeah.
Cool. And look, I got it right here.
Oh, perfect.
There it is. Wow. What a cool sponsor, Leo.
They're not really our sponsor, actually. They're technically our collab.
Okay. Great collab. That's pretty cool. Very unique gift idea, especially around Father's Day.
Yes. My dad, he got this Leo interviews one, but yeah.
That's super cool.
Yeah. Well, it's that time of the podcast again. We have to do the final question. Are you ready for it?
Give it to me. I'm ready.
Okay. All right. There are two sodas that I'm about to name to you. You have to choose one of them to drink. Understand?
Okay. Got it.
Okay. One of them is a Coke and the other is a Sprite. Which one would you choose?
Coke.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Did I say Coke and Sprite?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, hold on. Dementia. Sorry. I forgot. Coke just won a couple, like 2 podcasts ago. So, sorry. Sorry. It's supposed to be, Pepsi?
Pepsi?
Sorry, Pepsi and Sprite. Sorry, I
Pepsi and
totally
Sprite. Okay,
forgot.
no problem. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Pepsi.
Okay, that's a point for Team Pepsi. I think Sprite's Sprite's at 1 point. No, 0 points actually. So that means Pepsi's at 1 point. So that's a point for Team Pepsi. It's the first one to 10 points wins. Personally, I just go with Team Water, because like like I said, America loves poisoning us. So
Team Water all day.
There you go. Hey, that's another use for this. Fill it up with some water or some beverages.
Yeah, maybe even green tea, possibly.
Yeah. Hey, just saying.
Just saying. You can put anything in that mug.
Yeah. Well, as always, before we come to closing of today's podcast, is there maybe a website, a link, a social, or really just anything where people can help find out more about you and help support you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Thanks for asking, Leah. Yeah. Well, if you're struggling with your sleep, you can go to sleepscienceacademy.com, or my name, Devin Burke, DEVINBURKE.com. And that you can learn more about the work that we do, helping people across America get their sleep back naturally.
Perfect. Well, guys, go help support Devin. He's been an amazing guest on today's podcast. And before we close, as always, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, smash the bell button so you guys get notified when we make a new video. And as always, it was nice chatting with you.
Leo, it's been a real honor, real pleasure. Keep up the great work. Keep making sure you prioritize and protect sleep. And to all your listeners out there, sleep well.
Of course. Well, until next time, guys. Bye.